Good morning, boys and girls, and vapors everywhere. How's it going? It's your boy Jimmy from the Facebook group Boro and Bridges. This video has been a year in the waiting. Almost a year in the waiting. Before I get into opening that bad boy, I just want to give a shout out to Box Mod Mafia. That's where this has come from. Their kind of ordering process, that they're a really well respected company within the sort of vaping industry. Charles does a fantastic job. His devices are highly sought after. There is you have to sort of jump through a few hoops, should I say, to acquire one of these devices sort of legitimately, sort of going through the proper channels. People do sell them sort of pre-owned, pre-loved, used, for some absolutely fucking ridiculous prices. In saying that, with sort of shipping and kind of whatnot, this has probably cost me close to $600 what's in this parcel, and it was actually due to land yesterday. So yeah, I sat in front of the TV for 10 hours waiting for this bastard yesterday, and it never arrived. But UPS pulled their heads out of their backsides this morning, and it has arrived. Just want to check it's got no personal details on, and it hasn't. So let's get cracking. I don't think am I gonna need a knife? We'll use our I can't think of what they call these knives. Hook knife. Crambits. Crambit. I'm doing this off camera. If you see a spurt of blood, don't worry. I've got other fingers to continue the unboxing. I quite like these boxes to sort of reuse them when I do trades and stuff. So I want to try and I can reuse that. Ooh. Cut this as well. Yeah, so I'm a big fan of BMM, Box Mod Mafia. So to get your hands on one of these devices, you need to join the Facebook group. So to join the Facebook group, you actually need to be sort of vouched for, or have your name sort of put forward by someone who's already in the group. I've been in there for a couple of years now, because it's a bit of a one-man army, Charles. He only makes so many mods at a time, or per batch. So it's almost like a raffle situation. So yeah, 2 years, and this is my first sort of official purchase from BMM. I have had other BMM mods. This is one I've got at the moment, which is my ODB Stash Box 2.1. It's a DNA 75C chip in there. It's got a sturdy collab with BMM panel set and buttons. Can't remember the name of that RBA off the top of my head. I'm sure if somebody wants to point that out in the comments, they can. And yeah, just all in all, very nice mods. Very, like I say, sought after, and the prices can get a little bit crazy. So, what do we have in here? So, that is the bag empty. So, straight off the bat, we do have a authenticity card, which on here we have the Mule V2. Go yard right hand, and it's for July 26. Yeah, I actually ordered this last year. That's how that's kind of how it works, I suppose. But yeah, nice design on there, like that. And I did order some extra inserts for the mod, which, as I did mention, there is the Mule V2 little sticker there. this tip is actually a replacement tip. So the BMM, which I've probably, I don't think I've done a video on this yet. I have to do one. Is kind of a black panel here with green, this kind of green buttons, and this tip which I actually broke. Yeah, so I had to sort of order a new one. So yeah, shout out, thanks Charles for that. It looks absolutely mint. I'll get that set back up in its ODB, you know, how it sort of should look. So yeah, I did actually, did I order some of these by mistake? I think I might have done. So there's two sets of those, some like a purpley colour. Then we have a white tip, very pretty. And then there's also a little bung for your USB-C port. I've got a few of them knocking around anyway. However, the star of the show comes in a lovely pouch with some, it's kind of a sort of a soft, almost like a silky kind of, I mean it's probably nylon, and then like a felt graphic on there for BMM. And then you've got more BMM details there, and then the Mule V2. Yeah, let's get this open. The Mule V1 really was the mod that made me think, yeah, I really want to get a BMM mod. I then, what did I get first? I've had a couple of others, but when the ODB collab came up, I was like, yeah, need that. And just to sort of give you an idea, I think I paid 550 UK pounds for this one. So just kind of goes to show, you know, the kind of prices that they kind of go for. Oh, your beauty. Right, so that's empty. And here we go. Very, very nice. Let's have a look. It's got a really, really nice feel to it. Button's very clicky. Your BMM branding in there. Looks to be an adjustable 510 connecting nut. Let's get our tip out. Said that before. There we go. This comes in a sort of a, this is the right hand variant. There's a left hand one obviously, which is just a flip of it. So this would be on the other side. It does have an exposed battery, which I think, you know, it's not for everybody. I quite like it. It doesn't, it's not something that would put me off. Is it a 21700? Yeah, it is. So we've got our Fogstar. Which one is this? 21700 is the 4000 mAh, the 40A. I'll pop that in. And then, oh, I'm sitting really awkwardly. I haven't set up very well this morning. I just wanted to sort of get this up and on really. Get a little video out, and I'll post some shots on the Facebook groups. This is like the unboxing. What I will do is, once I've played around with it for a little while, do a little comparison with its older brother. Buttons are interchangeable, so what I might do is I might put these ones in there, although that white is it's very nice. That's kind of how I wanted it really. So that hasn't really got a clear borrow on that, But yeah, there you go. That's the first look and unboxing of the Mule V2 by Box Mod Mafia, BMM. Highly sought after mod in the high-end category, you would say. Very nice. Very nice. Thanks for watching, guys. If I could ask you to drop a like on the video, consider subscribing. Get yourself on over to the Facebook group, Boro and Bridges, if you're not a member already. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.